Hi everyone, my name is Michaela and welcome to this 20-minute full body bar workout. I am so excited to take you through this workout. You don't need any equipment for this workout, but if you would like to incorporate a light resistance booty band, definitely go grab it. You can also grab a 2-pound weight, and whenever you're ready, we're gonna get started. We are going to get started with a warm-up. Have your feet directly underneath your hips, and then have your arms stacked out in front with your lower back nice and neutral. We're going to do a march with our left legs going up first when I count you off. In 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Here we go. Just get your knees up as high as you'd like. Can you exhale as you lift your knees and inhale as you bring your feet down? Option to bring your arms up overhead. When I count you off, you can add a pull down with your elbows as your knee goes up. In 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Here we go. We pull, we pull. Can you squeeze your shoulder blades together like you're trying to squeeze a pencil? And as you march, can you flex or point your toes? When I count you off, you can add a twist, opposite elbow to opposite knee. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. We twist. We twist. We're just firing up our obliques here. If twisting doesn't feel good on your lower back, you can just keep your march in front. When I count you off, we're going to do some glute kicks, stepping with our right feet and kicking with our left heels. In 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Here we go. We step, kick, kick. Can you flex your heels just so they can get as close to your backside body as you can get them? Option to pull your elbows back as you kick. When I count you off, I'll have you meet me at a stand for our next change. In 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Just meet me at a stand. We're going to squat down for 2 and up for 2 with our feet hip distance apart. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're down for 2. We're up for 2. Can we squeeze our glutes on the way up? We're up for 2. We're down for 2. Pretty soon we'll speed it up. In 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Here we go. We're down. We're up. We're down. We're up. We're here for 4, for 3, last 2, and 1. Shake out your legs. Was that the warm-up or the workout? Because that was fire. All right, whenever you're ready, come all the way down onto your mat. We're going to get into a plank series. Meet me in a tabletop position, pressing your fingertips and your palms into the mat. We're going to step our feet back into a plank, and we're just going to press our heels back towards the wall behind us, and we're going to keep our lower backs nice and neutral with our gazes about a couple of inches in front of our hands. What we're going to do is we're going to do a plank pike, setting our glutes up like we're going into down dog, and then we're going to come back to a plank. Option to do this down on your forearms. We'll start super slow with our glutes going back. In 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Go back, back for 2. We're down for 2. You inhale going back. You exhale coming down. Again, if your wrists are hurting at all, I invite you to come down onto your forearms if that feels better. Pretty soon you have the option to either stay right here slow and juicy or speed it up fast and fiery. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're down. We're up. Make sure you're still breathing here. We're down. We're up. We're down. We're up. Are you still keeping your lower back nice and neutral? Sending your glutes up to the sky. And when I count you off, I'm going to have you meet me in a plank hold to end our section. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's hold our plank. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. We inhale for 2. We exhale for 2. We're almost done. Keep breathing. You are so strong. You've got this. Allow your breath to guide you through every movement because it'll help reduce fatigue and reduce any tension you may be feeling. All right. We're here for 4. We're here for 3. Last 2. And 1. Send your knees as wide as the mat and send your hips back for a quick child's pose. All right. Whenever you are ready, we are going to come onto our glutes. We're going to be doing our first arm section, which is going to be our tricep section. We're going to have our feet out in front of us about hip width distance apart. And we're gonna have our hands directly underneath our shoulders with our shoulders rolled back. We're gonna bend our elbows going straight back towards the wall behind us. And then we're going to push all the way up. So we're really engaging our triceps here. All right. When I count you off, we're gonna start by going down for 2 and up for 2. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're down for 2. We're up for 2. Are you letting your elbows bend straight back behind you instead of winging out to the side? We want to keep the engagement in our triceps. You have the option to lift your glutes up off the mat. Just be sure that the lift is still coming from your triceps. This is just to make it a little spicier. When I count you off, you have the option to stay at this pace or to speed it up. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're down. We're up. We're down. We're up. Are we still flexing our triceps on the way up so the lift is coming from our triceps? Keep breathing. You inhale down, exhale up. You inhale down, you exhale up. Pretty soon we're gonna hold our tricep dips halfway and pulse down. In 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Hold half and pulse and pulse. I'm gonna come back down to my glutes. A little too spicy for me today. For the smaller movements, can you inhale for 2 counts and exhale for 2 counts? We inhale for 2. We exhale for 2. Just be sure you're still pushing into the mat with your hands, just so you're not just leaning back and forth quickly. Pretty soon we're gonna go back to full range, tricep dips going all the way up first. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're up. We're down. We're up. We're down. We're up. We're down. Please take any options that feel best for you today. Never push through any pain ever. We're up. We're down. We're up. We're down. Pretty soon we're gonna hold halfway one more time and we'll pulse it down. In 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Halfway and pulse and pulse. We inhale for 2. We exhale for 2. We're here for 4. We're here for 3. Last 2 and 1. Sit all the way up and then shake your arms out a little bit. And you can even tap your arms if it feels good, just shaking out any of the fatigue that you're just feeling now. All right, if you want to, grab your light booty band and then place it around your right leg, just above your right knee. Completely optional. You can use no equipment at all or a 2-pound weight if you have it handy. Start by having your right foot in front and your left foot back. We are going to be doing a static lunge and also a bicep curl. So static meaning your left foot's going to stay back the whole time, and your right foot's going to stay in front the whole time. So you're going to come down into a lunge and you're going to curl your arm in front with your band or just your arm, and then you're going to come all the way up. We'll start it super slow together. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're down for 2. We're up for 2. We're down for 2. We're up for 2. You have the option to stay here or to speed it up when I count you off. In 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Here we go. You're down. You're up. Can you exhale when you come down and inhale when you come up? Just so you're still letting your breath guide you. You exhale on your lifts and you inhale on your prep. Pretty soon what we'll do is stay down in our lunges and we'll pulse down in our lunges while we do tiny curls in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pulse curl, pulse curl. If you find that your wrist is bending back and you're having trouble with keeping it in line, I invite you to just lose the band completely. Can you keep flexing your bicep? You inhale for 2. You exhale for 2. Pretty soon you're going to go back to full range in 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're up. We're down. We're up. We're down. We're up. We're down. We're here for 4. We'll hold in 3. Hold down in 2 and 1. Hold down. We hold. We hold. Keep breathing. We're here for 4, for 3, last 2 and 1. All right. Stand all the way up. And bring the band to the other leg. If you still want to use it, it's just going to go around your left leg this time, above your left knee. We are going to get into We're going to get back into full range movements, going down for 2 and up for 2 on the other side this time. In 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Here we go. We're down for 2. We're up for 2. We're down for 2. We're up for 2. Are you still flexing your bicep as you go down and as you curl? Speed it up in 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're down. We're up. We're down. We're up. We're down. We're up. Pretty soon we hold down to pulse. In 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Hold down and pulse. And pulse. Are you still squeezing your biceps? Squeeze your inner thighs together. Pretty soon we're back at full range in 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Here we go. You're up. You're down. You're up. You're down. You'll hold in 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Just hold here. Hold, hold, hold for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. All right. Loose the band completely now. We are going to get into some more lower body and some more shoulder work here, but with no equipment at all. Bring your feet wider than hip distance with your toes turned out. We're going to be doing what's called a wide second squat. So when you come down, you're not leaning forward like we did during the warm-up. Your back is nice and straight with your lower back nice and neutral the whole time, so you're just sitting straight down. And while you do your squats, you're gonna, when you come down in your squat, your arms are gonna be at a T position, and then you're gonna wave your arms up overhead as you squat up. All right, let's get our arms out to a T. We're gonna squat down for 2 and up for 2 directions. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're down for 2. You're up for 2. You're down for 2. You're up for 2. Can you squeeze your shoulder blades together as you come down? Pretty soon we'll speed it up. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're down. You're up. You're down. You're up. You're down. You're up. All right, keep breathing here. Oh my goodness, sometimes weightless shoulders are even harder than shoulder exercises with weights. It's insane. Pretty soon, we're just going to hold down in our squat, and we're going to turn our thumbs down towards the floor and up towards the ceiling. In 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Come down and turn for 2, turn up for 2, turn down for 2, turn up for 2, thumbs down to the floor, thumbs up to the ceiling. Pretty soon we'll speed it up. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're down, you're up, turn down and up. Option to add little pulses down as you turn down and up. You inhale for 2, you exhale for 2, you inhale for 2, you exhale for 2. Pretty soon we are going to go back to those full range movements, going all the way up and all the way down, and we wave. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're up, you're down, you're up, you're down. Are you squeezing your thighs together as you come up? You're up, you're down, you're up, and down, you're up. Keep breathing, keep breathing. We're almost done. Pretty soon we're just gonna hold down in our squats, and we're gonna pulse our arms up. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Little lift, little lift. We inhale for 2, we exhale for 2. Option to pulse down in the opposite direction as you lift your arms up. Teeny tiny movements in both directions. We're almost done. Pretty soon we're just gonna end in a hold in our squat. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. You hold in your squat. Can you get about an inch deeper and lift your heels up off the mat? You're here for 4, for 3, last 2, and 1. Stand all the way up and shake your arms out. That was insane. Oh my goodness. All right. Whenever you're ready, we are getting down on the mats for the rest of class. Thank God. All right, let's start by getting into a tabletop position. Option to be down on your forearms. So what you're going to be doing, just start by pressing into the mat with your palms and your fingertips, and you're going to flex your toes. And what's going to happen is with your left leg to start, you're going to kick your left leg so it's at a 90-degree angle, and then you're going to lower your leg down. We're just going to do donkey kicks for a little bit. Just be sure that your lower back stays nice and neutral the entire time, and you don't lean into one side. If you find yourself leaning into one side, press into the mat with your knees, with your bottom knee and your hands even more. Or if that's not working for you, just come down onto your forearms. All right, whenever you're ready, we're just gonna kick up for 2 and down for 2 when I count you off. In 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Here we go, kick up for 2, come down for 2. Are your feet flexed? So it's like you're kicking the ceiling almost. And are you squeezing your glutes? And can we keep our gazes towards the tops of our mats? Pretty soon you have the option to either stay here or speed it up. In 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Here we go. We're up, we're down, we're up, we're down. Are we still squeezing our glutes to protect our lower backs? Pretty soon, excuse me, we're gonna hold our feet up and just pulse it up towards, and we're gonna pulse them up towards the ceiling. In 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Hold up, little lift, little lift, little lift, little lift, little lift. Keep breathing here. So we're just doing little footprints into the ceiling. Pretty soon what we'll do is, keeping our legs lifted, we'll extend them back and then curl them back to this position here. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend. For 2, we bend. For 2, extend. For 2, we bend. For 2, we're doing hamstring curls now. Pretty soon, we'll just do teeny tiny curls in towards our glutes. In 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Here we go. Extend and curl, extend and curl, extend and curl. Pretty soon we do teeny tiny curls in towards our glutes. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Little curl, little curl, little curl. We're almost done. We're here for 4, for 3, last 2, and 1. All right, let's switch sides really quickly. Let's get back into our tabletop position, pressing into the mat with our left knees this time. We're gonna work our right glute this time, pressing into the mat with our hands. We're gonna kick up super slow. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're up. For 2, we're down. For 2, are you still squeezing your glutes? We're down. For 2, pretty soon, you can stay at this pace if you like it, or you can speed it up. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Kick up and down. Kick up and down, squeezing our glutes. Pretty soon we're gonna hold up for little pulses. In 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Hold up, little lift, little lift. Are we still pressing both of our hands into the mat? Pretty soon we're going to bend and extend our legs, starting with the extension. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend. For 2, and bend. For 2, the music stops, but we do not bend. For 2, we're gonna keep going slow for a little bit before the next song comes on. We extend. For 2, we bend. For 2, extend. For 2, we bend. For 2, we're just finding the beat here. Pretty soon we're just gonna do teeny tiny curls in towards our glutes. No, we'll speed up the curls first. In 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Here we go. Extend and bend, extend and bend, extend and bend. We're almost done here. Pretty soon we'll just do teeny tiny curls in towards our glutes. In 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Hold in, tiny curl, tiny curl, tiny curl, tiny curl. We're here for 4, for 3, last 2, and 1. All right, send your hips back to a quick child's pose before we get into our final working section, which is our core. All right, we are thankfully coming all the way back, all the way down onto our backs. Let's press into the mat with our lower backs and our rib cages. Let's have our arms directly above our shoulders with our knees directly above our hips. We are going to lower our opposite leg and opposite arm down onto the mat, tapping our toes, and then we're gonna lift up. And then you go to the other side, opposite arm and opposite leg, lowering down for dead bugs. We'll do it super slow together, starting with right arm and left leg going down. In 4, 3, 2, and 1, we lower. For 2, we lift. For 2, inhale going down, and exhale coming up. Pretty soon, you have the option to extend your legs if you want. In 4, 3, 2, and 1, lower. For 2, and lift. For 2, keeping your legs extended here. This is more like dancing bug now. We lower. For 2, we lift. For 2, pretty soon we'll speed it up. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. We lower, we lift, we lower, we lift, we lower, we lift, we lower, we lift. We're almost done here. Pretty soon we're going to keep our legs straight up towards the ceiling, and we're just going to do tiny lifts up towards our feet. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Little lift, little lift, little lift. We're almost done. Keep breathing, keep breathing. Keeping your head nice and heavy. You're here for 4. You're here for 3. Last 2 and 1. Lower all the way down. Oh my goodness. Thank you all so much for following along with me. Again, my name is Michaela. For more videos like this, click that subscribe button, and you can also follow me on Instagram. Thank you again for joining me. Have a wonderful rest of your day. See you next time.